Pooh here, and welcome to QuiltCon. If you're at home, I wanted to take the chance to walk around the quilts particularly and tell you my favorites of the show. And so I'm just going to keep popping on today live for little snippets, but I wanted to start with my friend Tara Faughnan. She is the guest artist at QuiltCon, and she's also a neighbor of mine. We're both in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and I am blown away by her quilts. She's been doing it for many years. She's also a trained textile designer, and I have deep, deep appreciation for her work. So let's take a look at Tara's work, but it's been since 2001, so come along with me. And if you're just joining, I'm going over Tara Faughnan's work. Go around the outside?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go around the outside. Okay, so let's start. This is her pine burr that she made in 2015. And it's all with little squares, and it's a traditional style. That'd be great. Yeah. And can you flip up those little pine burrs or no? See how it's constructed? You can go close in on that. That is so cool. So she must sew them row by row by row. And that's what it looks like on the back. Thank you, Katie. This is one of the most unusual quilts that we see at QuiltCon. Moving along. I was actually in class with her with Rosalie Days. We took a workshop and we were studying trees. So this is cool. She did strip piecing. I think it's raw edge. What'd she say here? Yeah, it's glue sticks. She was introduced to glue sticks, so this is all raw edge, and I love how she quilted it with gold. This quilt is Jubilation, and this reminds me more of things that I like to do too, with all the color, so much color. And I enjoy seeing that not everything is perfect, right? Not everything is lining up. And you can see her big stitch and her choice of color and how she works with value is really interesting and effective. This is just a fun mod log cabin, and what I think is interesting about this log cabin is she doesn't show the steps. She's picking the same color, so it looks more like squares. You can see the seaming. Like when I do my log cabin, I step those colors so you get the jiggy jag, and she doesn't, which I think is a really interesting way to do a log cabin. This is one of her more powerful quilts, in my opinion, because she gangs up color, and I talk about that with my own log cabin, ganging up color. Whenever she gangs up the lime, and she gangs up the blues, and so when you step back, it has such a great color punch, and it focuses on each of her red and pink centers. This is string bar, and again, this is successful because of her value play. She's got all her lights in here, but the reason it works is because each corner, all four corners are dark, and they're like solid, and they ground the piece. This is dark and solid, so that she can work with dynamic color. Let's see what else we're looking at. This next one's one of my favorites.
So there's the middle of my first.
And boy, it seems to be everyone else's favorite too. But this is called Railroad Crossing. And what I love about this quilt is that up close you don't see the pattern as much. I mean, you obviously see the triangles, but it doesn't really make sense until you start to pull back and you start seeing the secondary square come out. It's a fabulous, fabulous quilt, and it's a mastery of value.
And she's teaching a class on this one.
Oh, she is? When is she teaching it?
I think it's in April on her website.
Okay, so go to Tara's website if you want to take this class. It's probably online, right?
Yeah.
And she's very fun.
Oh, she's great. She's the best. So I'm not going to take you through everyone, but we're going to give you a panel of the rest of Tara's work. These are the hourglass is one of my favorites. This one over here. And, take a look at her website, and she's the keynote speaker here at QuiltCon. I I love this piece. This is real yarn. And again, it's a bit wonky, but it's so fabulous. And then moving over here, one of my other favorites is this big ocean. And what I love about the big ocean is her use of all the dark values. So yes, we see the color and we see the contrast of the big X's, but when you look at the centers, this is so interesting how she plays with all the dark values. And it's such a subtle nuance that it invites you to look closer. And I think that's what's most amazing about Tara's work is it looks good from far away, mid-range, close range, and then when you're right on top, you see that she's worked with gold threads and the fabulous hand stitching that she's done. So I think we just walk through and get the other few quilts.
Everyone loves your jacket.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so I think, and then we're just over to here. I don't think we've shown this last quilt. Sorry, you know what? It's like being at a concert. I've been talking so much, or screaming, or yelling like I do at concerts. Here at QuiltCon, it's the same thing. I have no voice. Okay, so this is double wedding ring. Also great. So I'm going to close out for now, but we'll go live again. And I'm going to show you my favorite quilts of the whole show, which takes some time. So I don't want to drag you through the whole thing, but come back again and I'll either post it or we'll go live again. All right, see ya.